Hey guys, so I was asked to make a college advice video, and when it comes to college, I honestly don't have that much advice. There's just 3 or 4 things that I want to talk about. This video is going to be short, to the point, and that's about it. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about really there's 3 things that I'm going to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about roommates, schedules, and friends. Let's go ahead and start off with roommates. Okay, so roommates. I have a lot on this topic that I could talk about. I'm going to keep it relatively short. My roommate experiences haven't been the best. But in no way am I saying that to scare you. All I can say is that your roommate is probably feeling the same emotions that you're feeling. 9 out of 10 times, you're both in the same boat. I actually started off at Misericordia University, which is a private school, and I lived in a scholar's house and didn't live in a dorm. I feel that if I would have been in a dorm, I would have met a lot of friends my freshman year at Misericordia. It might have changed my experience a little bit, but I don't know. So I lived, it was considered on-campus housing, but really it was off-campus housing, and I had the worst time of my life. My freshman year of college, I do not wish that upon anybody. Granted, I did make some really good friends that lived in my house, but other than that, I really didn't talk to anybody. And it's something that I really regret, but it's something that I moved past. And my first semester at Lock Haven, I decided that first day, I was going to be myself. At Misericordia, I hid a lot about myself, and maybe that's why I wasn't comfortable. Maybe that's why I decided to transfer. Well, one of the reasons. I don't know. But I am just so thankful that everything went so wrong at Misericordia, because when I walked onto campus at Lock Haven for the first time, my whole life basically changed. My whole perspective on college changed. At Lock Haven, this is my number one thing. During your freshman orientation, really go out of your way to say hello to as many different faces as you can. This is something that I have been trying to do on a regular basis. All it takes is a simple hello to start a friendship. That's all I'm going to say, really. It doesn't matter who you are at Lock Haven, you will make friends. And you don't have to be involved in everything to meet those friends. But the one thing that I'm going to say is don't get stuck in your dorm. I understand that transitioning into college can be very tough, and you're worried about all your classwork and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, get outside of your dorm. It's okay to be in college and want to study, but hey, go to the library and study, or ask one of your friends that's in your class to study, and right there you're starting a friendship. The number one thing that I have to say to meet friends is be yourself from the beginning. I know you're worried and you're going to want to act cool and you're going to want to do all kinds of different things, and maybe sway away from who you actually are. But sorry, I just got a text from my fiance. You're gonna want to sway away from who you actually are, but the best thing that you can do is always be yourself. So when you go to college, go in there being you, and you will meet friends. So anyways, next topic I'm going to talk about is your schedule and your classwork. One of the big things that people like about college is that you're not stuck in a classroom for 7-8 periods a day. For the most part, your schedule is either going to be like clumped all together, all your classes, and then you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want, or you're going to have some classes in the morning, some in the afternoon, and you're going to have like a gap in between. And a lot of people take advantage of that in the wrong ways. I mean, it's good to be social because obviously you want to be making friends and all that, but you need to be balanced. I'm just going to talk from my past experience. What I did when it came to my classes is I would, Tuesday, Thursday, I barely had any classes. So, Tuesday, I would schedule, planners are going to be your best friend. A planner is going to be your best friend in college. That's all I have to say. I wish I had my planner here with me right now. It's actually at my dad's house. This past semester, I had 3 different planners. One for work, one for school, and one for all the activities that I was doing, outside of work and outside of school. It is very important to be organized. I'm going to say that. If you have an 8 a.m. class, I'm going to tell you right now that eating a good breakfast before your class is something that I very highly suggest. It's something that might seem so stupid to you, but trust me, it meant when I started eating breakfast, I felt so much more energy and so much more alive in my classes. Most people go into an 8 a.m. and they're like, it's okay, I'm going to sleep, I'm going to get a seat in the back of the room. Don't do that. You're paying for your classes, so I don't know why you would want to fall asleep. And another thing that comes into that is skipping classes. If you don't have to skip classes, don't skip them. You're paying to be there. So you need to take advantage of your education. I mean, who wants to pay $20,000 a year to ultimately sleep? I mean, if you want to sleep, don't even go to college. This kind of topic would be better for me to sit down and write out blog posts or something. If you want me to do that, I can do that. It's just hard for me to put everything into words through this kind of platform. Okay guys, so that's all for today's video. I will be back tomorrow with another video of choice. Bye.